You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
Alright, we got Lush One here.
Standing with y'all. Live and direct from South Central Los Angeles, baby. Come on.
All right.
GTX.
So I don't even want to mispronounce the name of the event. What's the name of this event we got right now?
It's called Ouroboros. Ouroboros, which is an ancient Latin phrase which essentially means resurrection and rebirth, destruction and rebirth. And, you know, it's bringing together that godly energy.
Okay.
The grind time.
The rebirth of grind time. The rebirth of grind time.
Here it is emerging from the ashes of its former glory to be redefined in a new era of battle rap.
Okay.
And thus redefine this new era of battle rap.
Okay. Now, one of the things I want to ask, well, I want you to explain this event, but one of the things I want to ask, because the first thing that people, the last thing that we heard was that there was going to be a battle between Dizaster and Crooked I, and, you know, that was going down. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we hear Geechi, Gotti, and this whole event here. Can you talk about that a little bit, or? You
know, we announced off rip that Dizaster versus Geechi Gotti. If you look at the original interview we did with Crooked I on our No Jumper God Tier podcast, we said the battle's in December.
Right.
We never so I understand there was some confusion because we did the press conference so early in advance.
Right.
But that was kind of just the point of that press conference wasn't just to announce King Crooked and Dizaster. We did that to speak on the fact that GTX offers ownership of content to battlers, and our deal with Sony and band royalty, providing mechanical royalties and residual income to everybody that battles on our platform. So the Crooked I and Dizaster battle was just a part of that announcement. It got attracted so much attention due to the gravity of it, so people latched onto that and kind of missed the meat and potatoes of what we were really trying to get across.
Right.
Now, regardless of that, still going up, King Crooked versus Dizaster this December.
And talk to me about a little bit about this whole No Jumper thing, because now you guys are on it. Now you
Yes,
running
sir.
it. What's the whole situation with that?
No Jumper is our media partners. We've had our own podcast for several months now, focusing on battle rap and lyrically inclined hip hop. We're kind of outside the box of the sensationalism and the beefs and the drama that a lot of the No Jumper platform focuses on, kind of just trying to keep it hip hop and give a platform to a greater scale of the lyricists of today and yesterday.
So there may be even more events even before the December event.
Absolutely,
is that possible?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Grind Time is back. It's official. Now, I have another question. So, you know, Grind Time was always known for the various different locations. So far, the first two events, and from what I understand, the third event is out in LA. Are you guys going to do the different branches in different cities or states like you did before?
Well, we have our farm system, which is called Death Coast Academy, which is essentially the tryout circuit to land on the GTX Gold stage, and we've already been doing those in other regions. We had one in Philly. We're going back to Philly for another one in a few weeks. We have one in Florida coming up, one in Sacramento. So eventually we're going to have large-scale events in all these regions as well. Every single region of the U.S. as well as internationally.
Okay, I see it. Because I have been seeing those smaller battles or those little ones in between. All right. Anything else you want to put out there? I'm going to get another interview with you, but I know you got to go in there. There's a lot of things getting set up. We write it in front of the battle. Anything you want to put out? Where do people need to go to check it out?
GTXbattles.com. We brought this one straight to the community. We ain't in Hollywood with it. Not too many people would be able to actually pull off an event in sections like this, but GTX is tapped all the way in. This is our city, and doing an event right here on Vermont 76.
76th Street.
Come on.
Right there. Right. The sign is right behind.
We
76th
y'all know
Street.
what time it is.
For people who know, you know. Anything else? We out here.
Ain't no politics or nothing like that. We fucking with every hood, every section, bringing everyone together under the umbrella of GTX, real hip hop and battle rap.
All right. 15 minutes of fame. We out.
Come on.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.